Ahoy, hoy, and welcome to your local Sportsblender. I am Vail Daily sports editor Chris Freud, joined as always by
Ian Smith.
Hey, we got that down.
Yeah,
That's good.
I remembered my name. That's good.
We're off and roaring, people. Anyway, so the soccer race in locally got a little interesting this week.
Interesting this week. I can't believe it. Wow.
Battle Mountain lost at Glenwood. For those who do not have a long-term memory, this is actually not that big of a surprise. Battle Mountain does not play well down in Glenwood. No team does. In fact, Glenwood went on to beat Steamboat later on that week at Stubler Memorial Field. So it is Glenwood at 4-1 and
Eagle Valley 4-1. And isn't there are a couple teams too that are
we got Battle Mountain and Steamboat at 3-1.
Yeah.
So this is going to be interesting. How do you see this playing out?
Well, Eagle Valley's really responded well after their loss to Battle Mountain, which could have gone either way. I mean, it was a great game, and they've come back and they've won a couple games, 3 games now, or 2 or 3 games now, really easily since that. And they've
Moffett and Rifle,
yeah, just looked really good, and the loss didn't seem to affect them too much, so that's good.
And we'll see how Battle Mountain bounces back against Cheyenne Mountain on Saturday. This is a non-conference game, but it's a very big test. I think Cheyenne's 5th in the state. Battle Mountain dropped out of the top 10 after the loss to Glenwood, but Battle Mountain is always around the top 10. What's going to be very intriguing is that both Battle Mountain and Eagle Valley have 2 games against Steamboat. Those are big games. Yeah, it's just a quintessential rivalry for Battle Mountain. Eagle Valley's had great success against Steamboat. Battle Mountain gets Glenwood at home. Eagle Valley has Glenwood twice.
Yep.
And then, of course, there's just a little matter of the final game of the regular season. Eagle Valley at Battle Mountain. So that's going to be a free-for-all.
If that one came down to the championship, how awesome would that be? That'd be so
we had a similar situation in 1999 when he was in junior high school or something like this. Last day of the season, Battle Mountain and VMS were playing for the 3rd and final playoff spot. It was an epic overtime game, which Battle Mountain won 2-1 on an empty net goal, believe it or not.
Wow.
So, we can thank the schedule maker. It's going to be a wild ride in soccer. Yeah. Same thing for volleyball. I mean, Eagle Valley defeats Battle Mountain for the first time since 2004.
You're the historian here, so yeah, I mean, that's a huge win. And
those girls were psyched. Well. Yeah. They were so psyched. So Saturday, we've got a twin bill in volleyball. Steamboat and Moffett County.
At Battle Mountain High School.
Yes.
There's going to be 4 games going on.
Yeah, I believe it's Battle Mountain Moffett at 11 and Steamboat at 4 and reverse it for Eagle Valley in the auxiliary gym. And
that'll be a fun day. Everyone should head over. I mean, catch both teams.
Oh yeah, and that's going to be a very loud gym, especially for those Steamboat games. Steamboat is
quality opponents.
Steamboat, these are the top 4 teams in the Western Slope right here. Steamboat, Moffett. Steamboat, I would say Eagle Valley, Battle Mountain, Moffett in that order right now. So look out. And we've got to give a shout out, yay to the Rifle Bears. The Rifle Bears finally won a volleyball game, and it's been since around 2001 the Rifle has won a league game in the Western Slope. The Bears beat Delta. Bravo to the Bears. Yay. Football, Eagle Valley finally going to get some good games.
They played the Murderers Row, I think, of schedule. They've had Glenwood, Palisade, and Steamboat, who are 2, 3, and 4 in the state.
Yes.
And then they played 2 other teams, 2 non-conference games that were really tough. So
Olathe and Faith. So
after they get a bye week this coming week, and they'll schedule kind of lets up a little bit. So
yeah, they think they have Moffett. They're going to have Moffett for homecoming, which as we saw Battle Mountain, Moffett, very competitive game. Good on Battle Mountain for responding, putting up 31 points on the scoreboard. That was outstanding. One thinks that Eagle Valley has a very good shot at the W there. And let's not forget our Saints. Yay Saints, 2-1 going into a Friday night game against Maranatha Christian. Looking sharp, go Saints. And so we will have tons of high school coverage as we continue. And so check out vaildaily.com as Austin likes to wind us down. We will see you next week on the local Sportsblender.